everyone, and welcome back. It's Gina from OrchidandOpal.com, and today I have the latest Beading School Academy subscription box. This is a bi-monthly subscription that ships worldwide, and there are several different tiers to choose from. I will leave the link right down below the video so you can check out all the information. By subscribing, you not only get the beads and components, but you also get access to the Beading School Academy projects and weekly live Zoom meetings and related articles and even more. The box that I have in front of me is the fuchsia level, which is the highest tier. It's 99 euros every 2 months, and their website will easily convert the currency right away at checkout, no matter what currency you use or where you're located in the world, so don't worry about that. As you can see, the theme for this box is called Art Deco, and every time I've opened up one of these, it feels really special. You can tell the time and care that has been put into selecting all of these different items so that we're inspired and some gorgeous pieces will come out of them. So let's go ahead and open this up. And here you see a peek of what's included. This box is packed to the brim, so I think we are in for a fun unboxing. Let me go ahead and get organized, then we'll look at everything close up one at a time. All right, let's start with some of our crystals. This is one of the large ones. This is a focal. It's 18 millimeters, of course, Preciosa. It's in crystal argent flare. Isn't that stunning? It has a very reflective quality, and you also get hints of gold metallic in addition to the crystal and the silver that this picks up. Next, we have some 8x32 millimeter glass pendants in metal settings. These are the tourmaline green color. I want to hold this one up to the light so you can see how gorgeous that is. The light passes through that beautifully. And here's a look at the back of one of them. You can see that light gold color is very smooth and shiny, and you really don't see much of it from the front except for the prongs. And there's a look at the side, very classy looking. Here's a bag containing some 9x18 Preciosa drop crystal pendants. So we have these two absolutely stunning and perfectly cut crystals. They've got a flat cut top, and the hole there runs through the top of these rounded, faceted crystals as well. Up next, we have some 15x18 millimeter glass pendants in metal settings. The color is cyan. You can see that bright red. I have one flipped upside down so you can take a look at the back. And as you can see, these are in a setting with a loop at the top so you can easily attach these to your beadwork. And you don't have to do anything else additional with them if you don't want to. They have a foiled back and they have a very rich shade of red. Next, let's look at this bag containing 8x13 millimeter pear glass cabochons in Paradise Shine. Aren't these absolutely stunning? The Paradise Shine gives us that sort of golden color in the background over top of the crystal, and also sort of a like AB coating with a rainbow of colors that are reflected back at us. There's a look at the back. You can see it also has the foiled backing, and I think we have the settings that actually go with these to take a look at. Yep, actually we received both a silver and a gold colored variety, and we have enough here to cover these particular cabochons, and we have another bag of the same shaped crystal in another color, and these are in emerald. And here we go. So we have 8 of these in total, just like we do with the Paradise Shine variety. This gorgeous emerald green jewel tone color. These are all in great shape. And whether or not you want to use them in a setting or bead around them as they are, you have that option. Let's jump into some of our other components a little bit too. Why not? This bag contains a 47x20 millimeter Art Deco diamond metal charm. And here you go. So it has the beautiful light toned gold that matches our other findings that we're going to take a look at. This shape is definitely very reminiscent of the Art Deco period. And something like this offers a lot of possibilities with all those different openings, whether you want to leave it very simple or incorporate it into a bead weaving or embroidery project. There's lots of different options. Also included is some crystal cup chain in the golden colored setting. So we have two 100mm lengths of this cup chain, and you can see they have a loop at one side, so you can automatically dangle those off of something else and maybe trim this to whatever length that you want. Next up is a 10x16mm shiny diamond box clasp. Another stunning component with this clear glass crystal featured in the center, settled right inside the box clasp that you just pinch open. And we also received another clasp. This is it's a 6x12mm Art Deco box clasp, gold colored with white pearl. Another beautifully detailed clasp that will make some beadwork look extra special with that pearl detail, these swirl designs, and a unique shape. Getting back to more crystals, we have a 14x28mm glass pendant, crystal AB. You can really see that AB coating. You're getting a lot of blues and purples, a little bit of gold shining back. The shape of this is very unique. You have this elongated triangle with clean cut facets, a hole there at the top. And then here's a look at the other side. Going along with that, we also have these two 8x18mm smaller glass spike pendants with the crystal AB. So perhaps you could incorporate these as a pair of matching earrings to go with the coordinating larger pendant in a necklace. These have the same shape and hole placement, they're just smaller. Next are some 8mm Preciosa Pure Chatons in the color Siam. These are so gorgeous. We have the rich sparkly red color, and of course no backing or enamel on these pure chatons. The sparkle in them is purely from the crystal itself and how it's cut. And we also received 4 of them in the Aeronite color. This is a bit lighter than that emerald green, also has a slightly more yellow undertone. And I especially love the pure chatons when they're in these lighter colors because you really see how beautifully they sparkle when the light is passing through them. Let's start looking at our seed bead selections. These are all high quality Miyuki Japanese seed beads, and the 3 that I have here are the Delica cylindrical beads, which are so precise and great for making a beaded bezel. The top color is metallic bronze. Next, we have the dark aqua green that looks gorgeous, especially with the emerald green crystals that we have in this month's selection. And then we have a neutral called Duracoat Galvanized Matte Light Pewter. We have 2 bags of size 11-0 round seed beads in Duracoat Galvanized Gold, and we also have the nickel-plated variety. We are covered with the 15 O's in these classic metallics as well. We have the Duracoat Galvanized Gold in this size and also the Crystal Full Labrador, that shiny aluminum-like silver. And then to wrap up the seed bead section, we also have these 6mm Miyuki Slender Bugles in metallic bronze. I love the Slender Bugles, and the Miyuki brand bugles are some of the best you can get, especially since sometimes the bugle beads tend to have sharper edges. I find these to be much better to work with. Up next, we also have some 5x8mm Vexolo beads in jet bronze. These are a 2-hole bead with a wedge-like shape. They have a flat bottom and a slightly beveled top. And I saw on the picture on the outside of this box that it looks like there is a project coming that's going to incorporate these and also some of those teardrop shaped emerald crystals in the settings and more. So if you're trying to get into learning more about bead weaving, this is a fantastic box that provides you with projects and tutorials that incorporate the items that you are receiving. And it's a very active community of people who are creating from these boxes. And I've been trying to make it a point to come up with a tutorial to share here as well. So we'll just have to see what comes out of these contents. Next is a bag containing the 10mm glass ring beads in Crystal Labrador Full. So it's that bright, shiny aluminum silver color again, this time on these ring beads, which have that nice wide hole. You can use these in a variety of ways, of course, because of the versatile shape and size. We also have a selection of fire polish beads. These are the 2mm in silver. And they are the true 2 variety, so they are very uniform in their size. And even though they're so tiny, they have these perfectly cut little facets on the outside. Our next fire polish selection is the 3mm size in Crystal Amber Full. So here we have a very reflective and shiny, almost antique golden color to provide us with another metallic in yet another size that will help us out when we're putting things together directly from these contents. And then we also received this color in the 4mm size. Look how reflective those are. Such an eye-catching coating and color that they have. We also have a selection of bicones 3mm in the Crystal Aurum Full. The classic full coat golden color here in the small bicone shape. We also have the lovely 2x AB 4mm size crystal bicone, so you get twice the AB coating when it says AB 2x. And we also have the 4mm size in the color Emerald. Some more of this emerald jewel tone to go with some of our other crystal selections. And whether you want to pair this with some of the gold and the silver, or one or the other, that would be a very classic combination. Let's get back into some of our findings. Here we have a bag containing the 18x26mm filigree art deco. Those are so cool. I love how precisely they are cut. They absolutely scream Art Deco with these pointed geometric shapes. And then in this bag, we have a 9x15mm cubic zirconia pendant in a metal setting. Just beautiful. That is dainty and delicate, but also on the smaller side, so not too over the top. Here's a bag containing some earring findings, the 6x20mm diamond ear wires, gold colored with cubic zirconia. Aren't those lovely? I love the lines of these and how they have the little tiny rhinestones that decorate the bottom of the metal, and it's a beautiful, smooth and toned down gold that we see in these earrings as well. And then next up, I'll just show you these 3 all together. We have a selection of round beads in the powdery ivory color, which is basically like a snow white with a hint of a luster or satiny coating on the top. We have the 6mm, the 4mm, and the 3mm rounds. And this white will look classic with the metallic tones and also will help set off some of those jewel tones. In addition, we also have the 8mm Preciosa Nacre cabochons in light cream rose. These, of course, are very high quality, and that nacre coating is layered to imitate the look and feel of actual freshwater pearls. They have a flat bottom and a domed top. We also have 2 bags of Sew On Preciosa crystal rhinestones. We have both the cyan in gold colored settings, and we also have the 4mm emerald in the gold settings. So we have more of our pops of red and green with the settings already in place, so we can attach those to our beadwork with a needle and thread. And we have a few more components to look at. These are some 5x10mm Art Deco ear studs. Aren't those lovely? These are really small and delicate as well, but they have a lot of detail and a beautiful emerald green crystal rhinestone in the center. And then we have a 16x28mm Art Deco crystal connector. So stunning. This has the loop on either side and it is full of these sparkling crystals. Turn it the other way and it would look like a crown. Here is a look at the back and how smooth and even that looks. And then one more bag to go, which contains the 12x50mm Excalibur filigree antique silver components. These are very dramatic and definitely have more of the antique silver look to them instead of the gold tone that we've seen in a lot of findings so far. And another one of those components that you could bead onto or around and incorporate that filigree into some beautiful pieces. So there is a ton here to work with, and like I said, I just feel like everything is so well thought out. In all of these Beading School Academy subscription boxes are just a treat to open, one of my favorite things to share now on a bi-monthly basis, especially once everything's unpacked and set out together. I start to get really inspired to jump right in and start creating something every single time. So I highly recommend this subscription. Definitely check out their website, which is linked right down below, to get all the details about all of the perks to this bi-monthly box that go way beyond just the contents. It's a whole immersive experience and also an opportunity to learn and connect with other beaders if you want to. And this fuchsia level box has been selling out every single time. So if you want to get your hands on this one, they've been trying to add more spots every month. As time goes on, you'll definitely want to try to jump on that if you've been interested. And don't forget, they also have the turquoise level, which is a tier down where you'll get a lot of the items that you see right here. One other perk I want to mention is if you are a Beading School subscriber, you can shop on their site and select the option at checkout to top up your box. And that means you'll be able to include additional items from their store to your bi-monthly subscription box that will ship together, and you won't be charged any additional cost for shipping. I want to thank you all so much for being here and sharing in this unboxing with me. I hope you enjoyed it too. Definitely check out the playlist I have started for the Academy boxes to take a look at some of the past themes and color palettes. Every single one has been totally different, and every single one has knocked my socks off, and I know a lot of you have been enjoying them too. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this month's selection or Beading School in general, or anything else you'd like to say. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe while you're here and share this video with your other beading friends. I'll be back sometime in the near future, hopefully, to share with you some finished pieces that have come directly from these contents and possibly a tutorial. But that's all I have for now. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, happy beading.